Are you wondering if you need a university degree to get started in cybersecurity or IT industry overall? If you're thinking about enrolling into a university degree to get started in your tech journey, then I would like to suggest you to watch this video till the end, because I have something that I'm about to share with you that could change your mind about certain aspects when it comes to university degrees and things like that. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sohail and I'm a cybersecurity consultant and engineer based in Australia. I've been in the IT field for nearly 10 years now, with 5 of those years specifically focusing on cybersecurity engineering. I know it's been a long time since I last posted here on my YouTube channel, but as some of you may know, I've been living in Adelaide for nearly past 4 years in Adelaide, Australia. Recently I made the move to another city. I'm now relocated to Brisbane in Australia. So yeah, I've been really busy with my move. That's why I guess I couldn't post contents on my YouTube channel. But the thing is, I'm going to tell you right now, promise you that I will be here. I will post more contents on my YouTube channel. Promise you that. So if you want to get informed of my new videos or my trainings that I will post soon on my YouTube channel, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Now, back to the main topic. Do you really need a university degree or college degree to get started in tech overall? So, the short answer is no. But before I dive deeper into this topic and explain why you don't need a degree, first I have to give a little bit background about myself, my background story, how I ended up in IT and all of that sort of stuff. So that way you will know, you will understand why I say no, that you don't need a degree. The main reason is, when I started my IT journey, my first role in IT was help desk technician role. I didn't have any uni degree or things like that. Everything here that I'm about to explain to you in this video is based on my own experience, some of my friends in the industry. So I want to let you know that this is my own experience, okay? So I'm not telling you what you need to do. I'm just sharing my experience. The decision at the end of the day is entirely up to you. Now, if I want to give a little bit background about my story, how I started, as some of you may know already, I was a musician back then. Then I got married and didn't have any money, honestly, in my bank account. I couldn't provide for my family. At the same time, I knew something had to change, because I knew, especially back in my country, I'm originally from Iran, I'm Persian. Back there, you can't earn a lot of money doing music and things like that. But at the same time, I had a knack for IT and computers and things like that. And I knew, okay, maybe I have to change something in my life, because I cannot keep doing what I was doing, being a musician. Couldn't provide for my family. But there was this one day where I met a guy at a cafe. He had a great car. He looked good, in terms of his appearances and things like that. I knew he was rich, he had the money, the way he walked and all that sort of stuff, that energy that he had was really good. And I got the courage to actually ask him, how did you end up here, where you are at right now, with your car, your clothes and things like that. I was indirectly asking that person, what is it that you do, how much money are you earning and things like that. And he told me that he was actually in IT. He was a consultant helping people and companies with their IT solutions and things like that. And I asked him, can you teach me, can you tell me how to get into this IT field? Because I had the passion for computers and things like that back then. And I think back at that time I knew, okay, I can get into IT, but I didn't know how. Like everyone else in my country where I was from, everyone thought that they need to get a degree or go to university to get into the field. But that guy told me, no, that's not it, man. At the end of the day, it's all about your skills, what kind of value you're bringing to the business, how are you going to solve a problem for the business. And he told me, no man, you don't need a degree, you don't need to get all those certifications that are out there. All you have to do is just to learn some specific skills, upskill yourself, learn the things that these companies need, then apply the things that you have learned in the real world, then use that experience to get into the field, apply for jobs, create your resume and things like that. I will explain how I got those experiences, but the thing is, the guy told me that you don't need a degree. Then I listened to him actually, but the thing is, back where I was from, from Iran, families, like the cultural thing back in my country, like most of the countries in Asia, Middle East and all of that, families push people evermore that no, you have to become an engineer or a doctor, you have to get that degree. So that's what I'm telling you, that I have a good experience explaining things in this video about university degrees. I had to go to a university actually because of my family. They funded my university degree. They pushed me that yes, you have to go and get that degree. So I have experiences, like I know what university looks like, and I know how I was able to get a job in IT without that degree. The job that I got in IT was actually, I guess, in the earlier stages of my university, you know, classes and all of that. So I didn't wait till my university finishes, then apply to job. I had that job right at the start of my degree, you know. Now, back to the main topic. The thing that I want to tell you guys today is, if you're thinking, I have to get a degree to get my foot into the door, get interviews, to get myself a job, that's completely wrong. All right, you have to think of university degree, college and all of that in a different mindset, because when you go to universities, they don't teach you technical skills or stuff that is applicable in the real world. It's none of that. It's very surface level, theoretical, academic style kind of learning, you know. So you don't have to have that mindset, okay, if I go to university, if I have that university degree on my resume, it's going to land me job and opportunities. That's completely wrong. Because at the end of the day, when you're trying to apply to jobs or things like that, the hiring manager, the person who is looking at your resume, is not going to look at your degree and tell everyone else that, hey, this guy has university degree, let's invite him for an interview. That's not the case. They're just going to look at your resume, your profile or LinkedIn and all of that, and see if you have that skills, experiences that they need, so you can get in there, do the job right from the start. So the deciding factor when it comes to landing a job in tech, it's not about your degree, it's actually about your practical experience and your real world knowledge. However, I'm not saying that university is a bad thing. No. I've been there, I have learned a lot of new things when I was doing my software engineering degree, but the things that I learned there was not the thing that allowed me to get that job. However, it had some benefits. It allowed me to think academically, to write good reports, and establishing connections with people. You know, the good thing about university and college, I think, in my opinion, is that you get to meet a lot of people and you build that soft skills, I guess, you know, that relationship, friendships that could help you further down the line, you know. I was looking at university like that, to get in there and get that academic knowledge, how to write reports, how to present myself, because, you know, we had projects that we had to actually go and present a topic or something about ourselves, okay? So I think university did taught me those kind of things, not the practical skills that are needed in the real world. So if you're looking to get into university or degree or get a degree, you know, it's actually a good thing if your mindset is that you go in there, you learn some academic stuff, theoretical stuff, or you can build good connections with certain people who are at the top of the food chain. So you see all these big guys like in the United States who are working at big companies, you know, CEOs and all of that. They went to Harvard, like top tier universities. They just got in there because of establishing relationship and connections with the top people. So you see, so it's not just getting there and learning. University and college, especially when it comes to these top tiers universities, is completely different thing. So you're not just going there to gain the knowledge, but you're going to go there and establish knowledge. But honestly, guys, if you're like a family person, you're working 9 to 5, you're doing something else, and you're looking to transition into cybersecurity or get an IT job, you know, you don't have enough money, you don't have enough time, and you think that getting a degree is going to help you with landing that first IT or cybersecurity job, then I'm about to tell you, no, you shouldn't do that in my opinion, because that's not going to help you a lot. Like, you going to university is going to make you end up in debt, you know, thousands of dollars in debt, and at the end of the day, you go there, spend 4-5 years knowing that, yeah, you're not guaranteed a job at the end of the day. So if I were you, a 9 to 5 guy just looking to transition into a new field like IT or cybersecurity, I wouldn't put my focus on getting a degree. However, what you can do is to put all your energies and your efforts into learning those specialized skills that these companies are looking for in the tech industry. So instead of you wasting your time going to university for 4 years, you can allocate that resources with less amount of time on learning specific skills related to your target role in the industry. Let's say you want to get into cybersecurity on the defensive side. Let's say SOC analyst. You go in there, look at the job sites, look at the job description and see what they need, what are the tools and the skills that they need, you know? Just focus on those skills. Learn those skills in a practical way. Implement them on your own in a lab environment or do some internship. So if I want to talk about my own experience, how I got started in my first IT role as a help desk technician, that guy told me to do some courses, video courses. I think it was CBT Nuggets. I did those courses. Then I went outside in my community, in the school, church, family member, business owners, and I worked for these communities and people for free. I did IT job for them. Those experiences, after a while, I put them all as an experience on my resume, like as a freelance IT technician. And I use those experiences, I use those references to get my first IT job, and I applied to job without showing anything about my degree, without having any certifications, just making sure that I have the right resume and I'm really good at interviewing, and I put all those skills that I have learned in my, let's say, IT freelancing job as some sort of experience, and boom, got the interview and I crushed the interview. The guy who hired me, he knew that I was able to do the job. He trusted me. Yes, it is possible that you apply, let's say, to hundreds of jobs, 95 of them will reject you, guaranteed. But all it takes is just that one interview, guys. Believe me, this was the same case for me. It all take for me one interview. When I did that one interview and crushed it, the guy told me, yes, let's get you in. I know you can do the job. I trust you. We will teach you how to do certain things in the company. And yeah, that was it for me, guys. See, I didn't have a degree. I didn't have any certifications, just practical real world knowledge and experiences. So to summarize, if you're looking to get into IT or cybersecurity, no, you don't need a university degree or college degree. If you're thinking that, okay, if I get a degree, I'm going to land that interview, that's not the case. Let's say if a company is looking for someone, if they are presented with two resumes exactly similar, but one has a degree but the other one has work experiences, hands-on practical experiences, they're going to ignore your degree 100%. So it's a lot better having that practical experience on your resume instead of a university degree. But honestly, if you have time, if you're young, if you have the money, your dad is rich, and you're okay, fine with going into university for 4 years, you have the time, be my guest, do that. There's nothing wrong about that, but you have to consider the return on investment. If you're spending 4 years and this amount of money, what are you going to get out of it at the end of the line? So I hope this video was informative for you. If you like this video, make sure to like my video, subscribe to my channel, and share this video with anyone else who I guess needs this video, this kind of content. That's the case. So yeah, thank you so much. See you in the next video. Cheers.